Hi friends, I'm Sai Chaitanya. Welcome back to my channel Sai Tech Guru. In this video, I'll be talking about the PUBG gaming experience in the Mi 10i smartphone. As you can see, friends, this is a Mi 10i device, and even I do have the Poco X3 smartphone as well. And so many users they are really confused which phone to buy, Mi 10i or the Poco X3. I'll try to. I already did a video on that one as well. Which phone is best for gaming? So make sure to check that video in case if you want to know further details. So if you want to find that video, try to check the playlist of the Mi 10i. You will find these links in the description below, even for live wallpapers what I'm using right now. So many users they did ask me what is the gameplay of the PUBG in this Mi 10i device. So is it really good, and what is the maximum graphic settings you will be able to play, and all these questions will be answered in this complete video, friends. And right now I'll be using this real-time FPS meter to track the FPS count, how it's going on while gaming in this phone. And I'll try to explain what are the things I like particularly in this phone, and what are the things you need to remember as well. And first thing I like about this phone is that the phone has a Snapdragon 750G processor. So 750G is quite a very good and new processor for the mid-range segment of series. I would say definitely the Snapdragon 750G is very powerful for the mid-range segment mobile phone range. So for example, nowadays we are seeing the mobile phones they're coming with close of 730G or 732G, which is found in the Poco X3, and even some MediaTek Helio G90T and G95. All of those processors they have the Antutu benchmark scores around 2,60,000 to 3 lakhs only. That was the score which was there for the mid-range segment mobile phones. But this phone with the Snapdragon 750G, this processor has got the Antutu benchmark score of about 3,40,000. Then this phone is going to be the first phone in the mid-range segment to have that much of high Antutu benchmark range. So there was another phone as well from the Honor 9X Pro. So this is the Honor 9X Pro, which has the Kirin 810 processor. The Kirin 810 processor is also really good, powerful, and the Kirin 810 has got Antutu benchmark score up to 3,30,000 or 3,20,000, I think. So this is the 3,20,000 score, as you can see, friends. So after the Honor 9X, I did not find any other phone which is above 3 lakhs, and luckily and finally the Snapdragon 750G is really powerful to get that kind of high standards. So which is even giving tough competition to the OnePlus Nord device as well. So that is the one thing which I like particularly in this phone. And second is that FPS as well. So 120 Hz refresh rate is quite very good, and 240 Hz touch sampling rate, so which is also another good advantage here. So another drawback, these are the two things which I like. Even the third is having the loudspeaker, dual stereo speakers, and there is no vibrations going on. So there is no vibrations, friends. So the Poco X3 has the vibration issue on the back side, but this Mi 10i doesn't have any kind of vibrations on the back side. So that's a really good advantage in this phone. So dual speaker setup will give you the very good experience while gaming. So the thing is that Snapdragon 750G and high refresh rate and dual speakers. So only the drawback I would say the battery. The battery is not so huge. And next is you at the moment by default only smooth and ultra settings is possible without using any GFX tool. So these are the default settings which is possible, smooth and ultra settings, friends. So unfortunately this is the biggest disadvantage right now for this processor. So even though the processor is quite powerful enough, but the PUBG is only restricted to smooth and ultra. So I would I would have wished we could have got the smooth and extreme option somewhere here. So HDR is not even available, and HD, in the HD you will get only HD and high, that's it. So this is a restriction, friends, in terms of the graphics in this phone. So this is the biggest drawback. And if you want to use the smooth and extreme settings, there is only one way to do that, is that use the GFX tool to get that smooth and extreme settings. But most of the users they don't want that because of their account getting banned. So even with the smooth and ultra settings, you won't be able to reach high FPS here. So right now you're seeing only 45 FPS, but if you use the GFX tool with the smooth and extreme settings, you will be able to reach more than 55 and close to 60 FPS. So 90 FPS at the moment, even by using GFX tool, it's not supported. I was unable to figure out how to do this one in this device. but definitely keep on trying that 90 fps test in this phone for every week. Every day I'll try to use different gfx tools in this phone. So but overall friends, as a normal user, if you don't want to use any gfx tool, then I would not recommend you to buy this device, because only smooth and ultra settings. So maybe in the future, so I cannot give you guarantee, and no one can give you guarantee from these companies that you will be receiving the update, but maybe the chances that you might be able to get smooth and extremes, but that's not guaranteed. But the gameplay was really good, and no issues apart from this not having the high refresh rate. So do comment below friends, what are the other things you want me to try. And even I did try the gyroscope sensor as well, which is also working very fine. So right now, as you can see here, I'm using the gyroscope sensor. So let me try to enable that option as well, gyroscope. As you can see, it's reacting really fast and really good. No issues in terms of the sensors or anything. The only problem I do have is not having the higher graphics options. So that is only my main disadvantage in this device. So apart from that, I did not find any other major disadvantages in this phone. So having the dual speaker setup is also really good, and you can watch the real time FPS how much I'm getting right now. 45 FPS, as you can see, friends. 46 FPS. So for more this kind of reviews, make sure to subscribe to my channel and also follow me regularly. And thank you friends for watching this video. This is a quick gameplay experience in the Mi 10i device. So overall, I am quite happy with the performance, but not happy with the updates, which I may not be able to receive in the future. But definitely the Snapdragon processors are really good in terms of receiving the updates. I hope we could have got the smooth and extreme options very soon. And thank you for watching this video friends, and see you in the next video. Until then, bye.